Hey everybody, welcome to More Than a Few Words. I'm Sam Montoble, joined by always as Lorraine Ball. And I understand you got something kind of interesting in the mail recently. Care to explain?
I did. I actually got a letter, handwritten and everything. How rare is that? From myself.
From yourself?
Uh-huh.
Were you expecting it?
Actually, I kind of was. This is sort of an annual tradition. It's something that my sales coach, Matt Nettleton, shout out to Matt, taught me to do a number of years ago. At the end of the year, I sit down and I imagine what the world will be like a year from now. And I write myself a letter as if it was that next year. So my letter is actually dated December 31st, 2018. And a year ago, I sat down and I kind of wrote a list of what we were going to accomplish in that year and where we were going to be and where I was going to be personally. And then I gave it to a friend and asked him to mail it to me right around the end of the year.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we've done a podcast recently on writing a business plan. It's just a very reflective time of year. So this just sounds like a really healthy exercise. And like you mentioned, kind of do it for yourself and kind of your business life as well.
Yeah, and it's really fun because, you know, at the beginning of the year you have all of these plans and you're sort of enthusiastic and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna work out more and I'm gonna take more photos and I'm gonna do these things in my business. And in a way, knowing that letter is coming, that's gonna kind of hold you accountable. You know, and you open it up, and I always have mixed feelings about the letter because there were things that I'm like, oh my God, I forgot that was even going to be a thing this year.
Oh man, yeah, and I would assume writing these things, being as detailed as possible, is probably the best way to go. Because it's like, oh, I want to lose weight, and it's like, oh, I lost 1 pound, you know, big whoop-de-doo. You know, set specific goals for yourself.
And write them as if you were talking to a friend. So, you know, one of the things that was different about 2018 that I knew was going to be different about 2018. While I had business growth goals, I didn't have team expansion goals. Where in other years I talked about, you know, adding in, you know, the new person and what they were doing, it really was more about kind of, we were really going to tighten the organization. We were going to be more selective about who we worked with. And those things are really kind of fun because that is exactly what we did do.
Well, I think the question that everyone's asking is, how'd you do?
We're not talking about the weight goal, okay? That one is not. But it's a whole new year. But, you know, things like the vision for the kind of clients that we wanted to be working with and the kind of web projects that I envisioned that Round Peg would do. I mean, I didn't know that we were going to have Girls Inc., but I wrote about that kind of project. And so I think we did okay.
That's good. Yeah, it's been a great year from my perspective. So I hope it's just as good for yours.
It has. And you know, if you're sitting here right now and you're watching this, I'm going to encourage you to take out a piece of paper and write a letter to yourself. Put it in an envelope and give it to a friend or mail it, hard mail, to me, and I will send it back to you at the end of the year.
Yeah, piece of paper and a pen, you know, for how hard can that be? Go do it. Write yourself a letter.
You're going to find out how hard it is because I'm going to make you guys do it on Wednesday.
All right, okay. Oh man, all right. Sneak preview to strategy session on Wednesday. All right, cool.
Awesome. All right, I think that's a wrap for me.
Yeah, I think so. Go write a letter.